And I'd like you just to take a deep breath in from your nose and a deep breath out from your mouth. Exhaling everything. Inhaling deeply from your nose and exhaling completely from your mouth. Taking a deep breath in from your nose and breathing out completely. And I'd like you just to relax your whole body and close your eyes. And I'd like you to just focus on my voice. Anything else you hear from the outside will make you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. I'd like you now to relax your forehead, relax your eyes, relax your cheeks, relax your tongue, your neck, your shoulders, and your arms. Relaxing your chest, your back, your abdomen, your hips, and your legs. Relaxing every single cell, every single tissue, every single organ in your body. And you can just focus on my voice. Anything else you hear from the outside will make you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. I'd like you now to relax your brain and calm your thoughts, relaxing your heart, all the muscles in your body, your lungs, your liver, your stomach. And now I'd like you to imagine that you are in this beautiful forest. And this forest is so peaceful, so beautiful. And there are tall trees with green leaves. And there are big flowers that you've never seen before. Everything looks so beautiful and peaceful. And you can feel the forest absorbing all the tension from your body. Absorbing all your fears, all your stresses, all your thoughts and emotions. And you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. And you keep walking. And you look down at your feet and you realize that you have no shoes on. And you can feel the coolness of the earth on the soles of your feet. And you can feel the earth absorbing all the tension from your body, all your thoughts, your emotions, your fears, all the tension in your body, all your stresses and worries completely released now from your body. And you go deeper and deeper into relaxation. You keep walking and you look up into the sky and you see this big, bright, shining light coming closer and closer towards you. This beautiful, bright, shining, liquid light, sparkling, coming down closer and closer towards you and filling you in like a cup. Filling in your crown, coming down your forehead, your eyes, your cheeks, your tongue, your neck, your shoulders and your arms. Coming down your chest, your back, your legs. Coming down, going inside of your brain, washing away any confusions, any illusions and attachment. Coming down your throat, washing away any way you can't express yourself. Coming down your heart center, absorbing all the anger, resentment, sadness, grief, unworthiness, jealousy. Coming down your abdomen, washing away any blame, doubt, any powerlessness completely from your body. Coming down your hips, washing away any shame, any guilt about money, completely dissolving it into the light. And coming down your legs, washing away any fear of abandonment, rejection of the unknown, fear of not having enough money, fear of losing money. All the fear around money completely dissolving, and the light penetrates the earth all the way to the core of the earth, where there is this crystal light which shoots back into your feet, your legs, your hips, your abdomen, and goes inside of your heart. From your heart center, this light expands bigger than yourself, like a big bubble around you, a bubble of love, light, protection, and reflection. And you're safe and protected. You can only be affected by the divine, angels and guides, and your higher self. Anything else that tries to influence you will not be able to do so, and it will go back to where it came from. And so it is. And now this bubble of love, light, protection, and reflection expands bigger than yourself, bigger than the room you're in, bigger than the building you're in, bigger than the city you're in, bigger than the country you're in, bigger than the continent you're in, and bigger than the whole wide world. Now you can see the whole world in front of you. You can see the whole world becoming smaller and smaller. And you can see other planets. You can see the whole galaxy. Becoming smaller and smaller. And you can see the whole universe. And there's other universes, parallel universes. And it's such a beautiful sight. And I'd like to invite 100,000 angels and archangels, your guides and guardians, your whole energetic support team, guiding you and assisting you for this whole session. And I'd like you now to imagine that you're standing on top of some stairs. I'm going to count down from 10 to 1. As I count down, you will take a step down and go deeper and deeper into relaxation. 10, you take a step down. 9, going deeper and deeper into relaxation. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. At the bottom of the stairs, you see a white door with a golden handle. You reach out to open the door and you go inside. And you see green grass and blue skies. And the sun is shining. There are beautiful trees in the distance. And a river flowing beneath the trees. And there's birds and butterflies. There's roses everywhere. And this is your garden. And you can come here anytime you wish. It's the perfect temperature. The sun is shining on your skin, the wind in your hair, and you can feel the softness of the grass on the soles of your feet. You can smell the roses. and you're wearing a long white dress, and you feel so much peace and ease in this place. And you see a white bench, and you go and sit on the bench, and from a distance you see a beautiful woman coming. She's so graceful and beautiful and wise, and she comes closer and closer towards you, and you recognize her. You recognize her as you when you're older. She's your future self, your higher self, and she comes and sits right next to you, and she holds your hands and she says, I'm so proud of you, and I will be here every step of the way, every step you take in this session, healing your own relationship with money and your generational trauma about money. I'll be here supporting you. You're safe and protected. And she holds your hand and she takes you up into a hill. Up in the hill, there is a big crystal temple. And this temple is so beautiful. And it's made of rose quartz. So many different beautiful crystals. And you go inside and you see there's a crystal bed, and you lie down on the bed and you feel all the limiting beliefs, any beliefs about money that are no longer serving you, completely being absorbed by this bed, by the crystals, absorbing everything, balancing all your chakras, your root chakra, your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart, your throat, and your third eye, completely being balanced, balancing your feminine and masculine energies, your left and right hemisphere of your brain, completely being balanced. And you're being scanned for any lower energies, lower entities, and evil eyes, anything that no longer serves you, any cords of attachment with other people that no longer serve you. And they are completely released from your body now. And now the empty spaces in your body are filled in with this pure divine light coming from above, and your whole body is filled in with light. Releasing, healing any of your money blocks, wounds about money, any past experiences about money, any painful experiences about money, your own experiences, or any experiences that you had to witness other people go through. Any experiences that created your negative beliefs about money. You can just bring more light to any dark places, illuminate them with light of awareness. Any beliefs, any limiting beliefs about money, releasing it now completely, bringing in more light. Any beliefs that money doesn't grow on trees, or it's for others, not for me, completely releasing it now, dissolving it. That money isn't spiritual, releasing that now. And just taking in all the positive beliefs about money, that money will come to me whenever I need it. I trust that it will flow into my life when I need it. I am grateful and thankful for any abundance I have in my life. Money is good for my spirituality, and I can better serve the world Serve humanity with having money. And just allow yourself to feel this energy of receiving abundance that is available for you now. Imagine how it feels to just have the things that you need. All your needs are met, fulfilled right now. And I'd like you now to just sit down on the bed. In the crystal temple, on the crystal bed, I'd like you to sit down and I'd like you to see a stack of money coming. A stack of money, and the money has eyes and legs and arms. And the money sits next to you. What's the energy like? How do you feel when the money comes closer to you? And what is the distance between the two of you? How do you feel? What are the emotions in your body? Do you see any images, any memories from childhood? Any memories around money? Any beliefs and experiences about money? Did anyone fight for money? Did you see anyone fight over money when you were growing up? How did people talk about money when you were growing up? What was the energy like about money when you were growing up? So I'd like you just to have all the beliefs about money that you have. And is it linked to relationships, work, health? And everything in between. And you can take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now just tap into the energy of the money, the stack of money. What does the money think about you and believe about you? And I'd like you just to step into the energy of money. So you are the stack of money right now. How do you feel? How does it feel to be money? Are you friendly, hostile, greedy, ignoring? How do you feel as a stack of money? Do you feel understood? Does it feel heard? Do you feel seen, loved, appreciated? Does the money want to come closer to you? Are there any obstacles? What's between you and the money? Are there any obstacles? Maybe situations or people, any trauma, any aspects of yourself? And now, what does money desire? What does money want? How does money want to feel? As the stack of money, you are in the body of the money, of the stack of money. What does the money want more than anything in the world? And now you can just come out of the body of the money and go back to your own body. Did the money feel loved, seen and heard? Or did it feel imprisoned or neglected? I'd like you now just to apologize and say, hey, I'm sorry for making you feel this way. I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to neglect you or to imprison you or to hold you tight, to ignore you, to push you away because I didn't feel worthy enough. Please forgive me. And just observe how the money feels now. Does it feel better? Does it come closer to you? And just scanning the distance between the money and you, and the obstacles and the resistance, the control. Is there any fear, shame, guilt, mistrust, greed? Any of these obstacles, do you see them dissolving now? They're becoming less and less, and you and the money get closer and closer. I'd like you to ask your angels and guardians to place a bubble of light around the obstacles. And to dissolve them completely and take them into the sky. And you and the money become closer and closer. And you can say to the money, I see you, I hear you, I understand you, I appreciate you, and I love you so much. I love you, and I want you in my life. And just observe and listen to what the money says to you. And I'd like you to open up your heart and send compassion and unconditional love to money, and give the money a hug, and you can hug together. And the money says to you, I love you too, and I want to be in your life to create a natural flow. Don't hold on to me because you'll suffocate me. Don't neglect me. Don't push me away. Just embrace me and allow me to move. I need to move in and out of your life. I need to have a natural flow. I need to feel safe and secure. I need to know that you won't hold tight to me. And you can say, I promise you, I will do that. I promise that I will appreciate you anytime I receive you, and appreciate you every time I spend you. And I love you too. And just scan for any obstacles, for percentage of contamination of negative beliefs about money and your relationship with money, sending more light to the obstacles and releasing them completely. And you and money now have a healthy relationship. And now I'd like you to imagine that there is a big crystal wall in front of you, and on the other side are your parents. or caregivers if you were adopted, your grandparents and their parents, 7 generations back. I'd like you to see all the women on one side and all the men on another side. All the wounded men and women. And each and every one of them has their own compartment, has their own crystal wall. And each one of them has a bubble of love, light, protection, and reflection around them. And we can ask their energetic team to be there for them, their angels and guides, and their higher selves. And you are just observing. And you're releasing the need and the desire to heal your family, your parents, and your siblings. And your siblings are there too. And you just ask their angels and guides to do the work, and you can just observe, releasing the need and desire to heal your family. And you see this violet flame around their obstacles with money. So they have the energy of money next to them too. And you see the distance between the money and them, each and every one of them, and the obstacles between them and money. Maybe their childhood experiences, their beliefs about money, and now they're facing their money issues. And this happens with the speed of light. You can scan their limiting beliefs from their whole lifetime, stored in their deep subconscious mind completely. And I'd like you just to imagine that their obstacles and their limiting beliefs about money, their beliefs, all these beliefs about money are dissolved in this violet flame and absorbed by the crystal wall next to them. And you can just scan for their dominant beliefs. What do they believe about money? What was the beliefs that were passed on to you by your parents, your grandparents, and 7 generations back from all the men and the women? You can just see them or just know them. What was passed on generation to generation to you and to your other siblings, maybe? Any worry about money or not feeling safe? And now I'd like us to call all your ancestors, going back all the way to source of creation. And this happens with the speed of light. And we call everyone's energetic support team, which is their angels and guides and guardians and their highest selves, just to help them with this process. And and you see the energy of money next to them, and their crystal walls and their obstacles between them and the money, surrounding the obstacles with a violet flame. Any blocks, any emotions about money, healing it, clearing it completely. And I'd like you just to get a bird's eye view of this violet flame of each and every person from your ancestral lineage. A bird's eye view of the violet flames connected to each other, like a big web of violet light. And it's so beautiful. And you could take a deep breath in, allowing your ancestors to do the same, giving them permission to release, heal collectively, sending each and every one of them a lot of light, so they can release all their limiting beliefs about money into the light, into their crystal walls. And you are just orchestrating this collective healing. And you're just observing them healing on a deeper level. And I'd like you just to tune in to everyone's limiting beliefs, blocks and traumas and wounds, scarcity, lack. Some of them may have been risk takers, or maybe overly cautious. Maybe they believed that it's hard to get, it's difficult to keep, so they hold on to money. Maybe some of them had their own businesses and they were very successful, or maybe some of them weren't successful. Some of them may have been farmers, and some of them may have had history of being of service, civil servants, military, working for someone else for job stability. Some of them may have been slaves, sex slaves, work slaves. Some of them may have been imprisoned. Or maybe they had to work really, really hard, physical labor. Some of them could have worked themselves to death. Some of them maybe couldn't keep a job, experienced famine, addictions, alcohol, drugs, power struggles, sex, spending money too much. And all their experiences, how did their experiences affect their financial well-being? Just observing this from a distance and allowing them and giving them time to heal and release. Taking a deep breath in and a deep breath out, and allowing them to do the same as they're releasing to the light of transformation. I'd like you now just to think about the beliefs in your families, in your ethnic background, in your cultures, the expectations around money, men, women, who makes the money, who spends the money, who saves money, what is good, what is bad about money, what's frowned upon in your culture about having money or not having money. What's the dominant economic system in your culture or for your ancestors? What did they experience? Maybe communism, capitalism. Was it okay to show you were successful at that time? Did you have to pretend that you are less successful than you are? Or did they have to pretend that they're more successful than they are? And what was the reason? to stay safe, to be recognized? Was it to feed their ego, to get acknowledgement, love, approval from others? What was the reason to pretend to be something that you're not? And I'd like you just to tap into other beliefs in your culture and your ethnic background, heritage, about women. Did they have control of money? Was it normal for them to have money? Were they allowed to work and have their own money, or even receive money from their partners? Did they have control at all over money? Just tapping into that. And for all the ancestors, was it safe to have money, or was it dangerous? And was it safe or dangerous to not have money? Did they go through war? Did war shape their beliefs about money and abundance? How did war affect them and their relationship with money? And just coming back to your own beliefs about money, is there any resemblance between their beliefs and your beliefs about money? Even if you don't know where your beliefs are coming from, do you find any similarities? And just having a bird's eye view again, and just seeing the size of the group of men and women in your lineage from your father's and mother's side. What's the size of this group? And I'd like you now to invite all the healed ancestors. You have ancestors, men and women, who were healed, and their relationship with money was healed. You have medicine men and women who were helping other people heal, and they were able to work through their issues with money in their lifetime, or maybe after lifetime. And I'd like to invite their angels and guides and the higher selves in their own crystal compartments with crystal walls, and opening their hearts. And I'd like to ask the healed and medicine men and women and the healed ancestors to hold space for the wounded ones as they're healing, and just support them with an open heart, without forcing or judging them, just holding this safe, sacred space for them to release any issues with money, any resentment, anger, fear, shame, guilt, powerlessness about money, completely. And you are just observing all of this. And as you watch them release all of that, you are no longer responsible to carry their wounds around money. You don't need to carry that anymore. You are free from all their beliefs, all of their wounds about money. And as you watch them heal, you watch them transform and have the positive beliefs about money, of abundance, appreciation. And this changes not just the beliefs and energy around money for your ancestors, but also 7 generations in the future, your children and their children, 7 generations in the future, and even your nieces and nephews, and all your siblings' children and grandchildren. This healing will affect everyone And you are just observing all of this. And I'd like you still to see your wounded ancestors with their beliefs about money, just scanning each and everyone's beliefs about money. And I'd like you just to see if there is any codes of attachment to any of their lower chakras or higher chakras. Any codes of attachment with unhealthy things, substances, people, places, things, front and back of their bodies. Any hidden connection, completely. I'd like you just to see them dissolve and being pulled out of their bodies completely. All of these toxic cords that are draining their energy or resources, their life force energy, are dissolving now completely. Any contracts and agreements that they signed are being dissolved now. They're being nullified and cancelled completely, and they are taking their power back. And all the empty spaces now in their bodies are filled in with this pure divine light. Just allowing them to do this now, allowing them to receive this bright shining light filling their bodies and all the empty spaces left now from releasing all the toxic cords. Just allowing everyone to have their time. Some will need more time than others, and that's okay. Just allowing them to release and heal completely. And your healed ancestors and the medicine men and women are smiling. They're so happy for you. They're so happy and proud of you for this work. And they're beaming with light, gratitude, and abundance. And at this point, I'd like you just to focus on any of your past lives or any of your ancestors' past lives. Any vows to poverty that you have done. Any vows to organizations, cults, or people. Any contracts that you've signed, we're cancelling them now completely. Cancelling all of these, yours and the ancestors completely. And just being surrounded by this energy of love and light and support. And I'd like you to see the healed ancestors around you, smiling and happy. They're so happy and proud of you. And you see the medicine women around them, celebrating you with so much love, abundance, and gratitude. And I'd like you just to take a few minutes to say thank you to all the healed ancestors, all the medicine men and women, all the wounded ancestors that are healed now. Bow down to them and say thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And they thank you for everything. They bow down to you. And this healing of their energies and their beliefs about money will continue for the next week, month, year, and years to come until it's all done. And so it is. Amen. 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 And I'd like you now just to sit on the crystal bed and just tap into your energy and your relationship with money. You see the stack of money now coming towards you and sitting right next to you. And just scan any obstacles between you. How does it feel? How do you feel? What's the feeling that comes up for you right now? If there are any obstacles, I'd like us to ask angels and guides and your higher selves to just put this violet light around the obstacles and take them up into the light. And what's the energy of the money like? How does money feel? How does money feel? And what's your relationship with money now like? And I'd like you just to reaffirm to yourself, money will come and go, and I trust that it will flow to me when I need it. Abundance flows into my life. Peace is my nature. And it's present regardless of what is happening around me. Money comes easily, frequently, and abundantly. Having money is good for my spirituality. I am worthy of making more money. I am happy and all my needs are fulfilled. My financial health is growing, expanding, and thriving. I embrace new avenues of income. I'm thankful for the abundance that I have. I'm grateful anytime I spend money. I am grateful when I pay my bills. I'm open and receptive to all the wealth that life has to offer me. Money and spirituality can coexist in harmony. Money and love can be friends. I'm always supported and taken care of. Money creates a positive impact in my life. I am receiving the abundance that is available to me now. I have more than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7 streams of income. Money can come from anywhere. I am valuable and enough just as I am. And my value doesn't depend on anything outside of me. Abundance is in the depth of my being, and I share that with the world. I can share my abundance with others. I can help others. I can serve humanity. I can serve the divine. I can serve God. And from this day forward, each and every time you see money, you will feel the energy of gratitude flowing through your whole body. And so it is. Amen. 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 And I'd like you now to see yourself sitting on the crystal bed, and your higher self comes and she holds you by your hands and she says, I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of all the work that you've done. Healing yourself, helping to heal your ancestors, your family, and 7 generations in the future. I am proud of you that you by helping healing humanity. And she gives you a hug. And she kisses you on the forehead. And she just embraces you into her arms. And as she does this, you become one. You become one with your higher self. And your higher self is an extension of the divine, an extension of God consciousness. And you can tap into this energy anytime you wish. And I'd like you now to hold your thumb and index finger together of both of your hands, holding them now together. Each and every time you do this, you will tap into this energy of your higher self, of the divine, of God consciousness, infinite intelligence, all-knowing, all-wise, all-kind, forgiving, compassionate energy, which is who you really are, your true authentic self. You are worthy, you're enough, you're powerful, your kindness is powerful, your compassion, your understanding. And you come out of the crystal temple now. And you go down the hill. And you go down these steps and you see a beautiful sandy beach. The white sand, crystal clear, turquoise water, blue skies, beautiful palm trees. And you see the sun setting with the orange sky closer to the sea. And you can see the reflection of the sun and the water sparkling. And you get closer and closer to the beach and to the water, and you go inside and you swim and you become one with the water, you become one with the sea, one with the sun, one with the sky. You are one with everything. You are peace and you are bliss. There is nothing of this world that can stress you out or make you anxious anymore. You're safe, you're protected. And I'd like you now to come back to the beautiful garden with green grass and blue skies, and the sun is shining, and there's beautiful trees in the distance and a river flowing beneath the trees and roses everywhere. And you are standing on the grass, feeling the sunshine on your skin, the wind in your hair. You can smell the fragrance of the roses, and you can feel the softness of the grass on the soles of your feet. And I'd like you now to just imagine and see you start growing roots just like a tree deep down into the earth. Just like a tree, and you're grounded, you're safe, you're protected, you can trust the process of life, and you absorb all the nutrients from the soil up into your body, and you start growing fruits and flowers on your branches, and you can see them, you can see the fruits and flowers on your branches. So beautiful. And you're so strong and grounded, just like a tree. So powerful. And we can close your energy field so you can only be affected by the divine angels and guides and your higher self. Anything else that tries to influence you will not be able to do so, and it will go back to where it came from. And so it is. Amen. 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 And I'd like you just to take a few minutes to really visualize yourself, your intentions, your goals, your vision for the next 5 years. Where do you see yourself next year? 2022. Where are you? What are you doing? What do you do for a living? Who is around you? What do you do for fun? How does that feel? And now it's 2025. Where are you? What do you do for a living? How does that feel? Who else is around you? What is your home like? And now you can see yourself. It's 2030. Where are you? What are you doing? Are you happy? What do you do for a living? Are you healthy? What do you do for fun? Who is in your life? Who do you share your life with? How does that feel? All these experiences, how does it feel? I'd like you to take a deep breath in, just to absorb all of that and process that. And I'd like you now to slowly and gently move your fingers, move your toes, your hands, your feet. I'd like you to stretch your arms and stretch your body. Slowly and gently coming back into your body, coming back into the present, into your room, feeling grounded. Just look around you, look at a few things, touch a few things, smell a few things, taste something if you have around you. And you can just come back into the present. Open your eyes slowly and gently, looking down first and looking around. If you need more support with healing your traumas around money, whether it's childhood or ancestral trauma that is blocking you from creating wealth, generating wealth, you can visit my website and sign up for the 6 months one-to-one premium money mindset coaching program and work with me one-to-one, and we can heal on a deep subconscious level so you can create the business that you love.